Welcome back to Learn to Play Board Games, where the only thing more unpredictable than my strategies is my luck. Today we're diving into Chaos, a game that's one part Uno, one part sabotage, and 100% madness. Got a competitive streak? Love enforcing bizarre rules that leave your friends guessing why you're clapping like a seal? Then this game is the one for you. Let's dive right in. The setup is quite simple. All you're going to need are these two decks right here. The rules deck and the chaos deck. You're going to want to separate them into their two separate piles and then start shuffling them up. You're going to deal out 5 of these chaos cards to each player and 1 rules card. Now you're not going to want to take a peek at anyone else's rules card, otherwise you'll be giving away the surprise. After you're done dealing them out, go ahead and place both decks in the center of the table, because trust me, you're going to be going through a lot of cards. Once both decks are in the center of the table, you're going to want to flip over the top rules card, and that will be the community rule that everyone at the table has to follow. And you're going to be flipping over a chaos card, which will be the first card that people will play on. The goal? Be the first one to get rid of all of your cards. The challenge? Well, you'll have to be dealing with chaos cards, some pretty crazy power cards like the lawyer, the hippie, and Contrary Mary, and your friend's terrible poker faces. This game is incredibly chaotic, so you better be careful because the rules are bound to change at any moment. On your turn, you have 3 options. First, you could take a card from your hand, such as one of these red cards, and play it down. If it matches the color or if it matches the number on the top card of the deck, then you're completely fine to put it down. Or if you're unlucky and don't have a card that either matches the color or number, you can draw the top card of the chaos deck, and if it works, then you're able to immediately play it down. Otherwise, unfortunately, it's stuck in your hand. Last option is to play a chaos card. Using these cards are pretty crazy. Now, if you play one, you're going to have everyone discard all of their rules and draw new ones, and flip over a new rule for the table as well. After you play a card, your turn is over. Play passes to the player on your left unless someone plays a Contrary Mary, which makes the order swap around to the other way. Chaos cards live up to their name because when someone plays one, all of the rules are discarded, everyone draws a new one, and a new common rule is put out in front of everyone. Just be careful when you play it, because other players might have secret rules that make you have extra penalties. In other words, you're rewriting the rules of the game in real time. You should know chaos cards are considered wild, so you could play them on top of any card, but also any card can be played on top of them. As long as you don't play a chaos card to win the game, you're completely fine. Now, rule cards are where the fun and laughter begins. Now, if you draw a rule card that says anytime someone laughs, they must draw a card, it's up to you to secretly enforce that rule. At the bottom of your rule cards, it'll list out a specific phrase that you'll have to say, such as, players must announce, "Have a nice day," after awarding a penalty card. That's the rule. But on the bottom of the card, it has an enforcement section where it tells you what to say and what to do afterwards. For example, for this rule, it says that you need to say, "lack of good wishes," and award 1 card from the deck to that player. It's your way of punishing your friends for not following the rules that are so clearly secret. Speaking of secrets, you cannot tell your rule to anyone. You can only say or enforce what's on the bottom part of your card. For example, if I have a rules card that says, "clap when you put down a card," and I spot someone slacking, I immediately say, "failure to celebrate," and hand them a card. Whoop! It's your punishment for obviously not following the rules. The best part of the game? No one knows why they're being punished. It's up to you and your quick thinking to realize what these secret rules are. Then we have the picture cards, each with their own separate form of punishment. First is the lawyer. You play this guy, and the next player is going to have to take a card. Boom, justice served. Up next is the hippie. The hippie forces the next player to skip their turn and just chill out, dude. And lastly is Contrary Mary. She likes to flip the direction. It's like Uno, but sassier. And yes, rule cards will mess up your picture cards as well. Pooh! If you think someone didn't enforce their rule, you're allowed to shout out point of order, or poo, as everyone likes to shout. And if they follow their rule correctly, then you'll have to draw a penalty card. But if you caught them slacking, then they'll be the one to draw a penalty. Just don't call poo on missed common rule infractions, because that's against the rules. If at some point during the game, every single red card is in someone's hand and there is no more red card draw pile, then you get to enter Super Chaos mode, where from now on, if your rule enforces a punishment, you no longer award it from the red pile, but instead you award it directly from your hand. The game spices up immensely when everyone's struggling to get down to their last card. To win, discard your final red card. If you're able to get away without getting punished on that final play, then congratulations, you've won. Whether it was due to your strategic thinking or just blind luck, congratulations. Just make sure that you don't play a chaos card for your final card, because that's like running a marathon and then taking a taxi to the finish. Nuh-uh. And that's chaos. It's fast, friendly, and fun, but it will definitely cause an argument over dinner. But hey, what's game night without a little rivalry? Grab your friends, shuffle the decks, and let the chaos unfold. But remember, the real chaos is what you learn about your friends along the way. And if you win, be humble. Or not. That's up to you. But anyways, thanks for watching the video. Hope you have a great rest of your day.